Hello G, Sasikal Saranu, good evening or good morning or good afternoon wherever you are in the world. So as my YouTube channel name is Daily Dose of Rosie and also my Instagram channel jehda hega oda bhi name hega Adventures of Rosie. So the whole purpose is me making videos. मैं सोच रही है कि थोड़े सारे दे नाल मैं अपना शेयर करा कि लाइफ दे विच क्या क्या हो रहा हैगा समटाइम्स अप्स हुंदे समटाइम्स डाउन हुंदे हैगे but today which I wanted to share with you about my life that I have actually started reading these books, right? I've never read actually books after leaving college because then got married and the kids and the ghar de kamma de vich busy ho gaye and never had a chance to read the books. But then again, when I was like in my 30s or 40s, then computer age came as well. Name computer aaye sige and computers de vich sara din assi Google de utte kuch bhi chahiਦਾ ਹੈਗਾ Google ਦੇਖੋ ਜੀ Google ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਕਰੋ and ਅਸੀਂ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਨੇ Google ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਸ਼ੁਰੂ ਕਰ ਦਿੱਤਾ. So books ਸਾਰੀਆਂ ਇੱਕ ਸਾਈਡ ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਰਹਿ ਗਈਆਂ. Books ਨੂੰ ਕਦੀ ਪੜ੍ਹਨੇ ਦਾ ਟਾਈਮ ਹੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਮਿਲਿਆ ਹੈਗਾ. But ਹੁਣ now lately since last 3-4-5 years though, I've started reading the books. And the books, I cannot tell you how much books are impacting your life, how much you are learning with these books. So I just wanted to go through with you some of my books, Julia, which you can see I'm collecting all my books and I will go through with you every single book. Not every single one, but the ones are really you must read. Everybody must read those books. So let me share with you all my books. Okay, G, right. The first book which I read, which was about I think 20 years before, which I still read that sometimes, which was called Secret. I'm sure everybody has read that book, Secret. So after reading Secret, I didn't read many books, so that was my first book. But now when I started reading more books, the very good book which I have given it to so many people as well as a gift, which is again it's a part of Secret book, right? And it's called The Magic. This book मैं थोनू दस नहीं सकती है कि कितनी good book हैगी आ. This is actually opens your eyes. You know, when people say, oh, count your blessings, you should be grateful. You know, see, कहंदे तो हैगे आ हमेशा, but I don't know about everybody else, but मैं रोज इन्नी प्रैक्टिस नहीं करती सी. But since I've started reading this book, or since I have read this book is the best book. If anybody wants to read or start reading the books, please go and buy this book, and you know, you'll be really surprised that, my God, any chotiya little things which we ignore, which we are not even grateful. We take it for granted. So this book is my favorite book. And then ਇਹਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਦੀ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਹੈਗੀ ਆ ਦੂਸਰੀ book ਹੈਗੀ ਆ, this is again with the Secret. It's the greatest secret, this book, which is again very good. But this one actually tells you how you can do meditation a little bit, not in depth, but it does tell you how to be surrendering yourself, how to believe in God, and also it tells you how to practice as well. For practicing this magic, the magic book, it actually gives you to do the practice test as well, or practice every morning. You have to do practice for 21 days, which is really great book. These two are my favorite books at the moment. The next book which I have, which I really like, as well liked. I have read it twice, this book. This is How to Win Friends and Influence People. This book, again, you must read. It is must. I cannot emphasize that much, that how important this is to read this book. ਇਹ ਬੁੱਕ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਹੈਗੀ ਆ, ਇਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਕਾਫੀ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਐਕਸਪਲੇਨ ਕਰਦੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਆ ਕਿ ਹਾਊ ਟੂ ਡੀਲ ਵਿਦ people. It's not like how to deal with people. Everybody knows how to deal with the people, you know, but it's very, very simple things ਹੈਗੀਆਂ ਜਿਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਉਹ ਦੱਸਦੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਆ ਕਿ sometimes ਅਸੀਂ ਬਹੁਤ ਗੁੱਸੇ ਹੋ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਆ, or we judge people, or you know, somebody else may be in a different situation, but we literally take their whatever they talk about, or whatever they say, or whatever their behavior is, we literally take it that way. We don't even just think for 1 minute that that person could be you know, having a problem or any issue or anything. So this is I think this book is the best book as well, again, and I would recommend all the children, especially the teenaging children, they must read this. It really teaches you how to handle the world out there when they go out there and they deal with their interviews, they deal with their jobs. This is a really, really good book. Next book, which is to do with your thinking, how to think, or how you can control your thoughts, is the power of the subconscious mind. This is, again, I would suggest, really, really need to read this book. This book is about conscious mind, which it says in the book, you know, ਸਾਰੇ ਦਿਨ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਅਸੀਂ ਕੰਮ ਕਰਦੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਆ, ਪਰ ਸਾਡੇ ਬੈਕ ਆਫ ਦ ਮਾਈਂਡ ਕਿਆ ਘੁੰਮਦਾ ਹੈਗਾ ਆ ਪਿੱਛੇ, ਉਹ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਕਿਸੇ ਨੂੰ ਨਹੀਂ ਪਤਾ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਹੈਗਾ. ਉਹ ਪਿੱਛੇ ਉਹ ਥੋਟਸ ਘੁੰਮੀ ਜਾਂਦੀਆਂ ਹੈਗੀਆਂ, but we don't know. But actually those thoughts are making everything happen. So the subconscious mind does everything for us, not the normal mind. It's a subconscious mind. So if you read this book, you will understand how you will understand how your subconscious mind works, and how your thoughts, how you're going to think going forward. It's really, really good. This one is my favorite book. All of these books are favorite, but some of them are which I like to read again and again. Some of them I have highlighted it when I'm reading, and then I go through again some days, or after a week to baad or 2 week to baad मैं फिर खोल के एक दो बारी देख लेनी हैगी. Look, you can see I have folded the pages in there as well, because I would like to go back onto those pages as well. To do with the mind, I have another, which is a Indian author, which I really like him. I listen to his podcasts as well, and please listen to him. He is such an inspirational person. He really makes you think that life is so beautiful. His name is Bhupinder Singh Rathore, and this book is again to do with your thoughts, how you can think. It says the magic of thinking rich, right? So it gives you the title anyway. Rich can be with the money, with other things as well, with the family, whatever you're thinking. But this book really tells you कि किदां की सोचना चाहिए हैगा, ਕਿਹੜੀ ਥੋਟ ਲਿਆਉਣੀ ਚਾਹੀਦੀ ਆਪਣੇ ਦਿਮਾਗ 'ਚ, ਕਿਹੜੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਲਿਆਉਣੀ ਚਾਹੀਦੀ, ਕਦੋਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਸਟਾਪ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਹੋ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਥੋਟ ਨੂੰ ਆਉਂਦੀ ਨੂੰ. ਐਂਡ I really like this person as well. Bhupinder Singh Rathore ਨੇ ਹੀ another book ਕੱਢੀ ਹੈਗੀ ਆ, which is really good, and this is a best-selling in India as well. This book is called Master Your Thoughts and Master Your Life. Again, this one gives away from the title, Master Your Thoughts. You know, everything to do with the thoughts. Whatever we are thinking, that's what happens. I greatly believe in that law of attraction brings whatever you're thinking, it happens. So there's no two ways. So this book is, again, you must read Bhupinder Singh Rathore. It explains he explains it very simply. In daily on daily basis, sometimes you're so surprised that, oh my God, how I was thinking. It tells you to stop there and then. Don't think further. Stop it. It's a good habit. And read this book as well. Another book, two books I thought you should read, or everybody should read. One, I haven't got it with me, which I have lent it to somebody else to read. It's called The Atomic Habits, which, again, I would say, as I said in my previous book, for the how to influence people, especially for the teenagers or for the youngsters, they must read that book. It's really good. Both good book hai. It tells you about your habits, how you can change your habits. Sometimes you don't even know कि ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਕੋਲ ਉਹ habits ਹੁੰਦੀਆਂ ਹੈਗੀਆਂ, but to change them, you got to read that book. And it's another book is to do with the same habits. It's called The Power of Habits, which is basically, it says as well, like what you do on a daily basis. Sometimes people, they say, okay, मैं सवेर ਨੂੰ ਉੱਠੂੰਗਾ, मैं ਉੱਠੂੰਗੀ ਸਵੇਰ ਨੂੰ, but ਜਦੋਂ ਸਵੇਰਾ ਆਉਂਦਾ ਹੈਗਾ ਆ, early ਕਿਨੇ ਉੱਠਣਾ ਹੈਗਾ. So these two books, they really tell you what to do and how to do all those things. The really the great books these are. Another book, which is again same as Bhupinder Singh Rathore, but this is by David. This book's name is The Magic of Thinking Big. Bhupinder Singh Rathore said Magic of Thinking Rich, and this one is saying The Magic of Thinking Big. Really good book. This is must read. Again, I would say, as law of attraction, it says whatever you are thinking, that's what happens. ਛੋਟਾ ਸੋਚਦੇ ਛੋਟਾ ਹੁੰਦਾ, ਵੱਡਾ ਸੋਚਦੇ ਵੱਡਾ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਹੈਗਾ. ਗੁਰੂ ਨਾਨਕ ਦੇਵ ਜੀ ਨੇ ਵੀ ਇਹੀ ਕਿਹਾ ਸੀਗਾ, ਬਹੁਤਾ ਕਹੀਏ ਬਹੁਤਾ ਹੋਏ. ਇਨ ਜਪਜੀ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਪਾਠ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ, ਅਗਰ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕਦੀ ਸੁਣਦੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਆ ਜਾਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕਰਦੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਆ ਜਪਜੀ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਜੀ ਦਾ ਪਾਠ, ਉਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਇੱਕ ਲਾਈਨ ਆਉਂਦੀ ਹੈਗੀ ਆ, ਬਹੁਤਾ ਕਹੀਏ ਬਹੁਤਾ ਹੋਵੇ. ਸੋ ਲਾਅ ਆਫ ਅਟਰੈਕਸ਼ਨ ਤਾਂ ਹੁਣੇ ਪੀਪਲਾਂ ਨੇ ਸਟਾਰਟ ਕੀਤਾ ਹੈਗਾ. ਸਾਡੇ ਤਾਂ ਗੁਰੂ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਹੀ ਕਿੰਨੀ ਦੇਰ ਦੇ ਕਹਿ ਗਏ ਹੈਗੇ ਆ, ਬਹੁਤਾ ਕਹੀਏ ਬਹੁਤਾ ਹੋਏ. ਸੋ really read this book. ਇਹਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਦੀ book ਇੱਕ ਹੈਗੀ ਆ, which is done by Dr. Joe Dispenza. I have started reading his books. Joe Dispenza's he is really explaining it properly. Actually, it's this book is called Breaking the Habits of Being Yourself. This book, unbelievably, I just cannot explain you. Until you read, you will find out. Joe Dispenza has explained everything in the book with the diagrams as well. He has given the proofs. It's not just the mind. He's actually given the proof as a scientifically. This is such a nice book. You can see how I'm highlighting it as well. The parts I really like. Look, on every single page, it just throws me out that, my God, seriously, look, it's just so good. This book is really nice one. I haven't finished reading this book. I've just gone to the end, but I would really recommend ਸਾਰੇ ਜਣਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ please ਜਾਓ and ਇਹ ਸਾਰੀਆਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ books ਪੜ੍ਹੋ. and ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਚੋਂ ਇੰਨੀ knowledge ਮਿਲਦੀ ਹੈਗੀ ਆ, ਕੋਈ ਕਹਿਣ ਦੀ ਗੱਲ ਨਹੀਂ. Another book which I really wanted to buy it, but actually never end up buying this book, right? But but I heard about it, that it's really, really nice book, which I haven't finished. I've started it, and then I've started reading Joe Dispenza's book, which is Think Like a Monk by Jay Shetty. Jay Shetty is another person which I really like. I do listen to his podcast as well. This is very, very nice. He actually tells you the how he went into the monastery and how long he stayed there and what they used to do. Really good book as well. Makes you wonder that how when people wanted to know themselves, somebody wants to know within themselves what they have gone through, and they have come out from that with being a totally, totally different person. Another person which I really, really like reading their books is Anthony Robinson. And this book is Awaken the Giant Within, which actually explains on the title as well. This is again very, very, it's quite a big book, a really, really big one, and it's very in small writing, but this is again my favorite book. Very, very nice. To read another book from Anthony Robbins, which I would recommend, is Unlimited Power. That is again, it shows on the title that unlimited power. It is again about yourself. If you want to know yourself, how can you know yourself? Or it says that you have got the power. You want to do anything, you have got the power. You can deal with it, and you can achieve everything if you want to achieve anything. There is nothing in the world which you cannot achieve. So Anthony Robbins, I listen to his podcasts as well. They're really, really uplifting. Very, very good. Another book which I want to share with you is a highly recommended book, Autography of a Yogi. This is a very, very good book, but sometimes I get stuck with this book. I find this is little bit difficult for me to understand. Quite a few pages I could not understand, and then I had to go back again, read it again. Then it made sense. But this is highly recommended by everyone. I am still trying to read it second time, third time. I will read third time as well and make sure that I understand every single page of this. But this book is highly recommended by everyone. But as I said, it's taking time for me to understand this book. So these are my books which I really, really recommend. They are very, very good books. Please read these books if you can. It has changed me. My inside, my outside, I have changed myself so much. Changed in the sense, I would say, people who knows me from years, like from last 30 years, 40 years, so they can see the difference in me. It grounds you. These books, the knowledge in these books, it really, really grounds you. It brings you down to earth, and it makes you feel that some of the books in here, which, it makes you feel, why you are so worried? God is there with us. Let it happen. Calm down. Don't be so anxious. Don't be so pressurized by others. So, I'm still reading these books. Sometimes I go back to the one book. I read it about 6 months before. I will read that again. And especially the highlighted bits. So, yeah. So this is my sort of little bit sharing my life with you, what I do in my free time, if I do have free time. if I don't have a free time, I still actually try to read 1 or 2 pages, or at least 4 or 5 pages every day. I try to get into that habit that I can read some pages or one chapter. One chapter is sometimes harder to read. Sometimes they are longer chapters. But I try. I really try. And trust me, books have changed me. Books have changed my mind. Please read in your free time, and they will change your mind as well. If not changing mind, they will calm you down. ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ less worry ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈਗੀ ਆ, ਤੁਸੀਂ ਬਿਨਾਂ ਮਤਲਬ ਤੋਂ worry ਨਹੀਂ ਕਰਦੇ ਹੈਗੇ. So here we go. Thank you so much for watching my channel. Thank you for subscribing, and please carry on watching and liking and subscribing, and I hope you like one of these books. And please comment in my YouTube channel. If you do go and buy the books and read them, then let me know how you like them as well. Thank you so much for watching. Love you. Mwah.